Good morning to one and all. I am Venkatesham. I am going to discuss about some of the important problems, the most important problems in the photoelectric effect topic in atomic structure. And here is one question. If lambda naught is threshold wavelength for photoelectronic emission, lambda is the wavelength of light falling on the surface of metal. If m is the mass of electron, then the de Broglie's wavelength of emitted electron is. Here lambda naught is given as this is a threshold frequency. Here lambda naught is given as a threshold frequency in this problem, and lambda is given as a simple frequency, and m is the mass of the electron, and they are asking to find its de Broglie's wavelength of emitted electron. They are asking to find out its de Broglie's wavelength lambda is equals to how much, right? Even m is the mass of the electron also they have given. Okay, so according to the kinetic photoelectric effect kinetic energy, here kinetic energy Ke is equals to, we'll write down this is an h nu minus here h nu naught. Okay, so here kinetic energy is simply we'll write down the half mv square, that is equals to here hc by lambda minus this is an hc by lambda naught. Lambda naught is a threshold frequency, and you can multiply with m on both sides. We'll get this is in 1 by 2 m square v square, that is equals to hc m. Here you can take hc is common, 1 by lambda minus this is in 1 by lambda naught, right? So here mv whole square is equals to, this is in 2 hcm, this is a lambda naught minus this is a lambda divided by, here it is a lambda into lambda naught, right? So if you'll take only a mv, we will write here mv is equals to, this is the square root of and this is a 2 hcm, here it is a lambda naught minus lambda whole divided by this is a lambda into lambda naught. This is a mv. Let us take this is the equation 1. According to the de Broglie's equation, here lambda is equals to here h by mv. So this mv value you can take from here and substitute that mv value, and you will get here lambda is equals to, this is in h divided by mv value is that is in simply here it is a square root of 2 hcm, this is in lambda naught minus this is a lambda divided by this is a lambda into lambda naught. So this is the equation you will get. Even h and here square root h1 will get cancelled, otherwise you can write like this, this is an h we can write down as a square root h into square root h. So this is the square root h1 square root h will get cancelled, you can take it out this, and a square root of this is in and even lambda by lambda naught also you will get here into square root of lambda naught, this one, and you will get this is a 2 cm, this is a lambda naught minus lambda. Okay, so one will get cancelled here, so here lambda is equals to, simply we will write down this is a h into this is a lambda naught, so whole divided by this is in a 2 cm into this is a lambda naught minus lambda, here whole power square root I can write down as a 1 by 2. In another problem, so the de Broglie wavelength of electron is related to its accelerating potential V by the equation. So here the de Broglie's wavelength of electron is related to its accelerating potential V by the equation. That means you need to find out its de Broglie's wavelength. for finding its de Broglie's wavelength, and here lambda, we need to find a lambda equals to how much. So further they have given the, so there is a, it's a accelerating potential. In terms of accelerating potential is nothing but which is the stopping potential only. This stopping potential EV is equals to, I can write this is in a half mv square is a formula. There is a relation between, according to the photoelectric effect, stopping potential here EV is equals to half mv square. So you can multiply in both sides with the m. So here EV into m, that is equals to here 1 by 2, here it is a m square, here it is a v square. So if we will take this one this side, so here mv whole square is equals to, so 2m into e, that is a v, right. So if you will write here mv is equals to, that is the square root of 2m e into v, right. So as all we know that de Broglie's wavelength lambda is equals to h by, here it is a mv. Okay, so instead of mv you can substitute this value and even simultaneously substitute this h value, that is a 6.625 into, this is a 10 power minus 34 joule, divided by this mv value. If you will write here square root of so this is a 2m e into v. Okay, so substitute m is the mass of the electron and e is the charge of the electron. Here v is the accelerating potential or the stopping potential, that is a variable, its value is not given, right. So here lambda is equals to, that is a 6.625 into here 10 power minus 34 whole divided by, so this is a 2 into mass of electron, that is a 9.1 into 10 power minus 31 kg, and electron, that is in 1.602 into, this is a 10 power minus 19 joules into even V also stopping potential or accelerating potential is there, right. So after simplification, this one you will get 10 power minus 50, that will come out 10 power minus 25, right. So we can write here lambda is equals to, this is a 6.625 and divided by, so square root of 2 into 9.1 into, that is in 1.602. 2 into 9.1 into 1.602 and square root of this value will get is simply a 5.399 and into, it will come into the 10 power minus 25, even square root of v also it will be there, right. So this value if you will write and that you will get as a 1.227 into, this is a 10 power minus 9, so divided by square root of v, and I can write this is in 12.27 into, this is a 10 power minus 10 so meter and a square root of v, or I can write this is a 12.27 angstrom divided by, this is a square root of v. Okay, and the next question is the ratio of slopes of Kmax versus frequency nu and stopping potential versus frequency curves in the photoelectric effect gives in bracket nu is frequency and Kmax is maximum kinetic energy and V naught is the stopping potential. Is given in this one they are asking the ratio of slopes of Kmax versus and it's a frequency and stopping potential versus it's a frequency, right. So first we'll find out it's a Kmax maximum kinetic energy versus it's a frequency, right. Here I can write kinetic energy Ke is equals to, we'll get this is h nu minus this is an h nu naught, this is a maximum kinetic energy, and in this maximum kinetic energy they have given as a K maxima, it was taken as a K max here, that is equals to h nu minus h nu naught. So this is just like a y is equals to mx plus c. If you plot a graph between the here so k max is taking on the y axis and its frequency is taking on the x axis, you will get a one straight line which is having the some negative intercept. That negative intercept is that is a minus h nu naught is a negative intercept, and slope of the tangent tangent generally tan theta will gives rise to there is a it's a slope, or you can write directly here m is equals to h is a which is a slope, right? So for if you plot a graph between the where it is a k max versus where it is a frequency nu, this is a curve and its a slope is a m is equals to h, you will get so this is a one more. And even they have given another one also, it's a stopping potential v naught versus frequency. And stopping potential already we know that the stopping potential ev naught is equals to, we'll write down this is in h nu minus it is a h nu naught, right? So this is a will get from the photoelectric effect stopping potential basic concept. Okay, so here we need to plot a graph between the stopping potential versus its frequency. You can take this e that side, so we will get this is in v naught is equals to here h by e, where it is a nu minus here h by e nu naught. This is also again just like a y is equals to mx plus c. It will get the some negative intercept. If you plot a graph here where it is a v naught is a stopping potential which is taken on the y axis and its a frequency is an x axis, you will get a one curve like this, right? So this is a simply a hv naught divided by e is its intercept and its slope m is equals to, will get this is in h by e, right? So they are asking the ratio of this slope to the ratio of this slope. First graph k max versus nu, and this graph is v naught versus this is a frequency nu, right? So from this whatever the slope you will get, suppose if you will take m1 is a slope for this one and m2 is a slope for this one, and the ratio between the m1 to here m2 is equals to this is a h divided by here h by e, and h will get cancelled. Simply it is a e is it's a ratio. E is nothing but simply it is a charge of electron. m1 by m2 is equals to this is a e which is a charge of electron, is a correct answer for this one. In a photoelectric experiment, the stopping potential V is plotted against the frequency nu of the incident light. The resulting curve is a straight line which makes an angle theta with the axis. Then tan theta will be equal to, here pi is a working function of the surface. Photoelectric experiment, the stopping potential V is plotted against to the its frequency nu of the incident light. The resulting curve is a straight line and which makes an angle theta with the axis. Then the tan theta will be equals to the, then the tan theta they are asking simply if you plot a graph between the in a photoelectric experiment the stopping potential V versus its frequency. Here just now we have seen already, this is in the previous problem also, here EV naught is equals to this is h nu minus h nu naught. Here stopping potential V versus stopping potential, here they have taken as a V only, stopping potential V versus and it's a frequency. That means you here V, here h by e, this is a nu minus this is a h by e, this is a nu naught. Just like a y is equal v is equals to h by e, v minus h by e, v naught. It's just like a y equals to mx plus c. And if you plot a graph between the stopping potential v versus and its a frequency nu, and you will get a curve like this, a straight line with the negative intercept. This is y is the stopping potential taken on the y axis and its frequency is taken on the x-axis, and your negative intercept, that is in a minus h mu naught divided by this is e, and here the slope of this one's tangent is if you plot a graph between the stopping potential v versus its frequency nu, and the slope of here theta is there, and the tan theta slope of this curve, the tangent of this always it gives rise to m is equals to here tan theta, or we can write even according to this equation h by e is its a slope. According to this y equals to mx plus c, m is equals to here h by e. They are asking its a slope. Slope is equals to here you will get simply h by e is it's a slope for this problem. Slope is nothing but tan theta. M is tangent tan theta, that equals to h by e. The next problem, the threshold frequency of a metal is f naught. When a light of frequency nu is equals to 2f naught is incident on the metal plate, maximum velocity of electron emitted is v1. When frequency of incident radiation is 5f naught, maximum velocity of emitted electron is v2. Then find the ratio of v1 by v2. Right. So here initially they have given the threshold frequency of a metal is generally nu naught is given as f naught. In this one threshold frequency we will take it as a nu naught, that is given as here f naught. So when a frequency is 2f naught is striking on the metal, then its ejected electrons velocity is given as a v1, right? So we know that kinetic energy of mv square is equals to, here it is in h nu minus here it is in h nu naught. Okay, so this is according to the photoelectric effect, kinetic energy equals to h nu minus h nu naught. Kinetic energy is half mv square is equals to h nu minus h nu naught. Here half here m v1 square is equals to, first case when a frequency is striking with the 2f naught, that means 2h f naught minus this is in h f naught. So nu is 2f naught. When a nu is given as a 2f naught, so I can write 2f naught, h into 2f naught, 2hf naught minus simply we'll get this is hf naught, only we'll get 2hf naught minus hf naught, only hf naught. Let us take this is equation 1 more. And in the second case when a frequency is 5f naught, okay, so its a kinetic energy is its a velocity of the electron is v2 is given of mv2 square is equals to, this I can write down the 5h f naught minus this is in hf naught. So here you will get this is in 4 hf naught ma. Let us take this is equation 2 from equation 1 and 2. So you can find out the ratio easily from equation 1 and 2. Equation 1 divided by 2, and this is half m v1 square divided by, here it is half m, here it is a v2 square. So that is equals to hf naught divided by, here it is a 4 hf naught. So this one will get cancelled, and this one will get cancelled here, and I can write here v1 by v2 here whole square is equals to, this is 1 by 4. Okay, so v1 by v2 whole square equals to 1 by 4. Here v1 by v2 is equals to, that is simply a 1 by 2, or we can write it is in a 1:2 also we can write. Okay. If the wavelength of electron is numerically equal to the distance travelled by it in 1 second, then its lambda and h and m relation is. Wavelength of electron is numerically equal to the distance travelled by it in 1 second. Wavelength, if the wavelength of the electron is numerically equals to the distance travelled by it in 1 second. Okay, so here velocity is equals to mass distance by time. We know that general relation is there, and here velocity is equals to Your velocity is equals to, that is in a distance by your time. This is a simple relation, distance by time. Okay, so in the problem, if the wavelength of an electron is numerically equal to the distance traveled by it, that means here distance d is given as it's a wavelength lambda. Distance d is given as it's a wavelength lambda. If the wavelength of the electron is numerically equal to the distance traveled by it in 1 second, okay, so that means here distance equals to lambda, so that I can write this is a distance is simply a lambda, time is given as a 1 second. That means here velocity is equals to, velocity in bracket v is given as simply a lambda. Okay, but in the problem they give that distance is equals to, it's a wavelength, and as all we know that there is a it's a de Broglie's equation, lambda is equals to, that is in a h by mv. Okay, so here velocity is again they have given us in the problem lambda, so h divided by, here it is a m into here lambda, this lambda will come this side, lambda square is equals to, here it is a h by m, so here lambda is equals to, that is in a square root of h by m. This is a simple relation. Okay, so this is a problem.